is a compound. Compounds, as you can see on the screen, there's a reaction for the formation of compound. There's a reaction. Every single chemical reaction forms a compound. As we talk about chemical changes, you know, not all chemical changes result to the formation of compound. Not all chemical changes. It's just that the chemical change is not reversible. So when you see a chemical change, it does not mean that it must form a compound. Compounds are basically formed through chemical reactions. We know compound is a chemical change, yes, but it's basically formed through chemical reactions because compounds are basically a combination of elements alone. Like a chemical reaction, a chemical change like the rotten mango. The rotten mango is not a compound. Okay? The rotten mango is not a compound. It's just a chemical change. Because the rotten mango cannot go back to its original form again. Now, these compounds you see are formed, like I said, with reactions, with chemical reaction. As you can see on your screen, there is a reaction. But before the compound was formed, okay, the physical reaction will take place before the chemical. As you're seeing it like this, okay, you're seeing it that the liquid is boiling because of heat. Okay, it's just the combination of this is the formation of hydrochloric acid. Okay, the liquid is boiling. The hydrogen is being changed to liquid to pour into the chlorine as a liquid, and it gives us hydrochloric acid. So now these compounds are being formed with the breakage of bonds. Bonds must have to be broken before a compound will be formed. You will note that very well in chemical combination. Now, when let's take for example, the hydrogen and the chlorine, like I cited, the hydrogen has a bond, the chlorine has a bond. The hydrogen is a molecule, the chlorine is a molecule. Now, they have their bonds because they have things that guided them. They have particles that made them this particular substance that they are. Now, those particles must have to break. Those particles are the atoms. Yes. So those particles must have to break. When this one breaks and brings what it has, the chlorine breaks and brings what it has, they will join together and form a new substance different from what they are. And that substance is called